Hello everyone, this is Colethehitman bringing you another Team Fortress 2 gameplay. This is post-commentary again, and this time I want to talk a little bit about trading and my experience with trading, and this is a good clip to show, because 10 seconds after I join a game, some guy wants to trade with me, and what he wants to trade is crates. And everyone has crates, and everyone wants to get rid of them. I probably have around 40 crates myself. And I don't buy keys, so they just sit around. Like, you can destroy them, but you know, sometimes I hear people offering like, oh, I'll buy this crate, but this guy was like, oh, do you want these crates? And I mean, I sympathize with him because he just has a whole bunch of crates sitting around, but at the same time I kind of laughed at him. Well, I wasn't very nice. I went, bah, no. But yeah, trading. My experience with trading is if I need a weapon, I'll trade for it. That's basically it. I've, found hats, I've done things, and, people are like, oh, and I guess you could say I'm just kind of very lenient, or I'm easily fooled, but I'm never fooled. Someone's like, oh, I'll give you these 3 weapons for that hat. And I'm like, I don't care, it's a virtual hat, I kind of want these weapons, and then I trade for it. And I mean, that's the way it goes. And there's the hat market on TF2, there's strange, mystical, flaming hats that you can unbox, and there's only a 4% chance to get, and even in that 4% chance, there's less of a chance to get them like that, and it makes them valuable. And hats sell for, I've heard, like $300, I've heard $600 for a virtual hat that you get to wear. And I kind of laugh at that, because some people only look for hats and unboxing to get hats, to sell hats. And then it makes you think, do the people who buy hats, do they buy the hats so they can also sell the hats? Or do they buy the hats so that they can wear them? And it makes you think, if everyone just gets the hats to sell the hats, then where does the money come from? It's like an economy base. If you just keep swapping hands, the money has to go somewhere, unless you just keep swapping hands. And it makes you think, is there an influx of new income, or is it always just the same $3,000 that gets used? And I haven't really put much thought into trading, because I just really don't care. Like, I've never even cared about hats. I think most of my classes, I leave them with vanilla hats, and I just trade the hats off or something. Like, I traded a scout beanie for a strange market gardener. I don't care how much. I didn't even look how much the beanie's worth, but whatever. I think the only 2 hats I have is the achievement hat you get for playing Super Monday Night Combat for the sniper and the pyro. And I think that's it. I think I'm wearing those 2 hats. And I look at some hats and I'm like, oh, those are, those look nice. Oh, they're funny. But I'm not, like, oh, look, my hat is so cool. It's not, it's not my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard type of thing. It's a virtual hat. And off on a tangent, you see this demo man right here? He's kind of like this. I ran into him before, and he was sticking his own feet so I wouldn't run at him. Or like, if I did run at him, you would kill him. Or he would kill me, blah, 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 blah. Back in my PS3 days, that's all the types of demos there were. That's all they did was sticky launcher and spam. And just spam. And just spam. And just spam. And when it came to the PC, I found less and less people did that, because of the grenade launcher, instead of having 6 shots and doing around 60 damage, has 4 shots and does around 103 damage. Which makes it, a lot more viable as a primary. So I see more demo men using that. But, yeah, there's still a lot of sticky spam that goes along. And, I mean, it's useful. It's a good tactic, I guess. You can just, if someone's chasing you, I'm going to stick you up the floor and hope they run into me. But I knew what he was doing, because I'm used to it. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm just going to let him sit off in his corner and die, I guess. So, yeah, and this guy is asking me questions about spies and how he looks like a spy. And, like, right when I was, typing, there he was, looking like a spy. And, yeah, I don't think I will make a lot of spy commentaries, because there's already you know, 3,000 people who make spy commentaries and nothing but spy commentaries. So, and they have good tips and stuff. So, tips for tips. Don't wear so much cologne. That's off-putting. But really, as a scout, remember that you have 125 health, but you are faster than everyone. And the biggest mistake that I see people make is they see a target and they pick a target, which is fine. You know, you want one target, and then you throw your life at that target like your life is worthless, and that's not how it should be. You staying alive makes you more valuable to your team in any sense. Because if you're dead, I mean, you're dead. You're not going to be doing anything. So, getting out of there is one of the scouts' best tools. Because I don't know if you saw earlier. Well, I guess if you're watching, you saw there was a soldier, and he was in a closed hallway. I was like, I can't make that. And then, like, you know, 7 seconds later, I was like, I may as well try. So I went and I tried, and I got him, which was nice. And in this part, you can actually get on the roof here. And there was a demo man on the roof, and I didn't realize it at first, but then I was trying to get up in it, and I was just absolutely failing. So I need to practice getting on that roof more. Because I just kept falling off that beam right there, so. Yeah, but tips as a scout. Use strafing to aim. If you can't hit things with muscle memory and stuff, you can strafe and hit things, and it's easy. The only thing is, if you're strafing, a good player will pick that up and know which way you're going. So, yeah, this is coming to the close of the commentary. I said I was going to talk about trading, and in a short bit I did. And for tips, I really haven't thought of any tips. I would have to make a tip video when I would give you a whole bunch of change, but yeah, so maybe in the future. Anyways, see ya.